The way that it pitches it, so you would drink more beer. Drink more beer, and then you're going to become a man because you deserve it, man. You deserve it. Just drink a bunch more beer. And can I tell you that I chased that wind for 15 years of my life? Yeah. Not that interesting. Sleeping in a pool of puke? Not that interesting. Culture says you deserve it. Drink some more. And an alcoholic is what you become. Do you deserve that? Do you chase after that wind, church? Do you chase after that wind? Or culture says, do what feels good. Yeah, television, just do what feels good. You can call this girl. She's waiting for you. She's on Love Links. All you got to do, just call her. She's this woman. She's waiting for you. And you can go and meet her, and it's going to be awesome. She's waiting on the other end for you. And then what ends up happening is if you do happen to get the girl that's actually on TV, which I doubt you do, but you get some other gal, and then you end up with an unwanted pregnancy or disease, do you deserve that? Do you chase that wind? I think culture tells us to take some more pills. Take more pills for this or that or the other thing. And you see this guy, he's running down the beach and he's got his shirt off and he's all buff and he's tan and oily. If you take this pill, you're going to look like that guy. And so you say, oh, I think I'm going to buy this pill. And then you end up with diarrhea, bloody nose, twitching, headaches, stinky feet, weight loss, blonde hair, and zits. And then you look at yourself, I was just going to look like this guy. Do I deserve that? I don't deserve that. Do you chase that wind? Church, do you chase that wind? Think about a huge windstorm for a second. I want you to think, like we live in Minnesota, so we see a lot of windstorms all the time. I want you to think about a huge windstorm. Blowing all over the place. Stuff is just ripping off trees, branches, everything. Huge windstorm. I remember a guy very specifically, his name was Jed, and he had the best sandwich ever. He had a chicken and spinach wrap that was just to die for, and I'd love going over to see Jed and get his sandwiches. And I went over to see Jed one night. I ordered up a sandwich, and this windstorm came through. And trees were knocked over, and there's no way for me to get over to Jed's place, so I took the back roads, and I get over to Jed's place finally, and Jed has this straight line wind going right through his restaurant, and all the lawn furniture and the umbrellas, all the lawn umbrellas are blowing across the parking lot, and Jed is just like, trying to get his lawn furniture back. Do you chase that kind of wind, church? And tell yourself, I deserve it. See, all of his lawn chairs and all of his furniture ended up broke. But do you end up chasing that wind? Do you have the rocks of the mountain thrown around in your life because you've been chasing the wind of I deserve it? 1 Kings 19:11 says, but the Lord was not in the wind. So if the Lord wasn't in the wind, who was? Who was in the